Hey there, it's Susan Pierce Thompson and welcome to the weekly vlog. So it was my birthday a couple days ago, June 29th, and I'm 46, and I thought, good opportunity to talk about birthdays and by extension, special occasions, doing bright line eating. So this was my 18th birthday since quitting sugar, quitting flour, starting to weigh and measure my food, and starting to just eat meals, no snacks, no grazing, 3 meals a day. And in all that time, I have never eaten off plan on my birthday. I don't eat cake on my birthday. I don't eat ice cream on my birthday. I don't eat pizza on my birthday. And I eat my weight and measured food on my birthday. And I did again, 18 years. I don't say that to toot my own horn. I say that to say in part that it's possible for those of you who are intending to do this bright line eating thing to make it work and really do it for the long term. If you're in this for the long haul as an identity, as something that you want to get that excess weight off, you want to get that food obsession out of your head, you want to just get on with the business of living life, to not be governed by your weight, your food, the health struggles related to it, the low self-esteem related to it, and you just want to really do it this time. I just want to say it really is possible. And I want to say a couple things about 18 years of not eating any of that stuff on my birthday. The first year it was really hard. And then if I'm honest, I don't remember whether it was hard for the second or the third year. But what I do know is I then entered a period where it was easy for me, but I still had to explain it every year to other people. And in particular, I have kids now. My twins are 12 and my little one's 8. And I noticed this year they did not ask or even think about cake on my birthday. In past years, they have, because they want some, right? So are we going to have some? Can't you? Nobody even mentioned it this year. We had family over. There's a big table full of people. Never once did the subject of any of that food, what we call around here NMF, not my food. NMF never came up once by anyone, even the 8-year-old. And she's into her food. I just gotta say. And that was a progression. Like it was for me a progression where it was hard at first. 18 years ago, it was hard. Then at some point it became not hard for me, but I still had to explain it to other people. And now even my family have been completely, I guess trained would be the word. They've just become accustomed. Mommy doesn't eat that stuff. And it didn't dawn on anybody that we would be having that stuff for my birthday dinner. So that's kind of interesting. What did I do on my birthday? What did I think about on my birthday? I thought about the relationships that I'm in, the people in my life. I thought about love and caring and spending time. I thought about what I wanted. Like, did I want anything? What would be special? What would be nice? And we did something really special and nice. We did a big family fluid art project. Have you heard about fluid art? It's the weirdest thing. You go to Michael's or whatever art supply store, you buy a lot of bottles of acrylic paint of various colors, and a lot of canvases, and you put a bunch of colors of paint in a big cup, like filled pretty high with paint, and then you put the canvas over the top, and then you tip it over, and then you swoosh all the paint onto this canvas, and then you tip the canvas around and make it fluid art. It just sort of swooshes around, and then you let it dry. And my 12-year-old daughter Zoe is incredible at it, and I have one of her paintings on my wall in my bedroom because it's beautiful. And so we did fluid art as a family. So we went out in the cul-de-sac and put out a big tarp, and I don't know how many paintings as a family. I don't know, 12, 18, whatever, a lot of paintings. And it was really fun. It was really fun. So that's what we did for my birthday. And then so I talk a lot about getting past the food so you can focus on your contributions to the world, your relationships, your, meaningful work, service, love, commitment, whatever it is that you want to focus on in life, creativity, productivity, personal growth, moving your body, whatever you like to do, right? So yeah, my birthday was fun with creativity and relationships and family and fluid art. And I also want to say that I don't shy away from a celebratory meal. I don't. I believe in a celebratory meal. I always used to have celebratory meals like most of us did as kids growing up, whether it was Thanksgiving meal or some other meal that felt like a special occasion. And we had a celebratory dinner. My husband made me Chilean sea bass, which is my favorite fish, and it's a really, really, really yummy food. And he cooks it amazingly well. So he made us all Chilean sea bass, and I made 2 different kinds of big salads. And we made some kumut, which is like a whole grain spiral pasta thing for the kids, NMF, but they enjoyed it. And that was the dinner. So I often get people writing in saying, well, what do you do to celebrate when you're in Bright Line Eating? And I kind of say, have a celebratory meal. I mean, I still believe in that. That's fine. And the last thing I want to say is last week it went so well asking y'all to comment in the comments. Whew, you did such an incredible job. So epic. And I noticed this birthday, I didn't get candles. I didn't get to blow out candles and make a wish. And that can happen when you don't have cake. And I realized that I never really get candles. Almost never. Once in a blue moon, I think. If I think back, maybe once or twice I've gotten candles in some other thing. But would you comment down in the comments and let me know what food or non-food item has anyone put candles in for you? If you do Bright Line Eating and you don't eat cake, right? Have you found anything good to put candles in? Now that I think about it, the Chilean sea bass totally would have supported candles. Just didn't think of it. And maybe that'll be the new tradition, is I get Chilean sea bass on my birthday and we put candles in the Chilean sea bass. But I want to hear from you. Where have you gotten candles placed? That sounds inappropriate. I just mean, in what food have you had candles placed for your birthday? I want to know. I'd be curious. I bet we'll get some really good ideas in the comments. Okay, now I'm blushing. So, all right, you made me blush on my birthday. No fair. And it's, special occasions are still really special in Bright Line Eating. I just want to say Thanksgiving feels as warm as it used to feel. Birthdays feel like a special, special day. And so if you're in the early phases of Bright Line Eating and it's still hard, I just want you to know that if you tough it out, it's worth it. It really, really is worth it to give yourself the gift of not making exceptions on those days, because really quickly, after just a couple years, you then reach this golden age where your brain never even suggests that you should deviate. It really doesn't. It just stops being an issue or an option. And what you get is 365 days all year long to live free in a right-sized body, not stressed about food, not stressed about your health, not stressed about your weight, and really getting on with the business of living life. And you still enjoy your birthday. At least I do. I really enjoy my birthday. So those were my reflections after another, traverse around the sun. That's the weekly vlog, and I'll see you next week.